So Bitcoin is money and electronic money. Roma sashandisa saiti hakuna unaacontrol. Hakuna munhu anenge aine say in terms yekuti ima-Bitcoin. So I'll talk about it in detail. So ndo mari yavapedzera vakushandisa. So they use both ma-Bitcoin and also vashandisa ma-rands. Just like countries ese ari muregion yedu sisi East Africa vazhinji vashandisa ma-Bitcoin woze inyaya dzemadzinyika dzavo dzeisinyanya sokuti like Zambia une makwasha enyika yakashandisa ma-Bitcoin kana kuMozambique they also use ma-Bitcoin instead of the net cash. Kana Mapula they also use ma-Bitcoin. So muno muZimbabwe is gaining on is now popular kushandisa ma-Bitcoin. Saka vanhu vakuita move away from the dollar to use the Bitcoin. Saka isusu takatodzidzawo pamusoro pema-Bitcoin kuchiboda munhu wakatanga kuti kune chichiurizwa muma-Bitcoin takasingazvizive but takatozozvidzidza izvozvo kuti kune ma-Bitcoin. Kune vasingandiziva inini ndinoroyiwa this is already mentioned. Saka ma-Bitcoin that is digital money kana kuti electronic money inoshandiswa. It is like cash but it's not something chiri physical zvaunobata. It's different. Kana any central authority government inenge ine a hand in terms of ma-Bitcoins it doesn't have. Saka ma-Bitcoins akacreatwa nemurume anonzi Satoshi Nakamoto. Is the Japanese name. Saka imari inocreatwa pacomputer and how they do it vanoiti Bitcoin mining where it involves a lot of mathematical calculations. It's a complex system of computer you create a Bitcoin. But it's just like put one Bitcoin. You have to work very hard maybe for 3 years to put one Bitcoin, which is somebody in the computer. And one Bitcoin equals basically equivalent maybe around 670, 640 US dollars. So just like my shares, my Bitcoin fluctuate. Depending on the market forces. Kana kune demand yakanyanyisawo zvinoaffecta Bitcoin. Kana demand very less zvinoaffectawo in the other way around. Saka it's mainly work yemacomputers inoproduce ma-Bitcoin. Bitcoin mining. So the Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. And how does it work? When we say decentralized, I know a system unity is to control ma-Bitcoin. That is the money of the world. Kana ndine ma-Bitcoin ndikaenda kuIran ndokwanisa kumashandisa. Ndikaenda kuIsrael, ndikaenda kuChina, ndikauya kuSouth Africa, muno muZimbabwe, ndikaenda kuEgypt. I can use ma-Bitcoin. So it's very simple. Just create account yako online, and then wherever you go, you can use ma-Bitcoin. You can exchange it online. It's different from the physical currency as you see right here. Because this we do it on the computer, it's electronic. So it was introduced in 2008 Natoshi Nakamoto. So ma-Bitcoin, you cannot print them or physically, they are not physically made, but they are generated through computerized methods and which are a bit complex. And we need a lot of work to consider this just one Bitcoin. Bitcoins are not regulated by any government or banking institutions. And my transactions, you might know one was border. Bitcoins are borderless and they can be used anywhere around the world. Second trend in the world is you are shifting over paper money like my US dollar, the rand, the fuller, Zim dollar, so that's the technology area. So when you come into Triple M, inside your goodness can hear a mile. But imagine my is gonna come with some bond paper and our bond coins like a charter say. So Panachi, Pananya Bitcoin. So when you register and then you open an account, you know for account you gain a US dollar, then you open another account, you have Bitcoin. So when my accounts are for my name. So you can actually provide help in Shantama Bitcoin and also provide help in Shantama US dollars. You can get help one of my US and one of my Bitcoin app. And you find ukatanga kudila ma Bitcoin, unokwanisa kuwana help. Ukona someone maybe are in China, and are in UK, or maybe in Canada, and South Africa. I should say no Bitcoin, I should my account or one wallet here. You know when you provide your Bitcoin, it can go anywhere. So it means the system can be sustained because it's like a global village which is interlinked. So there's no way the system can collapse because it needs niggas in if we have problems here, we have South Africa, we have Zambia, we have Kenya, Uganda, we have UK, and so on, Indonesia. My countries is a remote system, and you can play around the nation in Bitcoin. So it's not something to do with so there's no need to fear. It's a system yakato test one. It had some problems for Masuro, but if I get some measures, it will take all of our problems. So we're now using my Bitcoin. It's like some of us, we are now playing around in my Bitcoin. So the Bitcoins is evolved to a material now. That's what we are now using. Although some countries, they've been trying to block, but it's very difficult because it's not centralized, but it's decentralized. That I know a central authority. Just like Quatrama against dollars, Tenchiti Marima paper is pegged against like gold, which gold, you know, so you know, value memory in the country. But it's different now from my Bitcoin. This is determined in the computer. It's a computerized system, computerized method, you produce achieve the value in terms of my Bitcoins. So my Bitcoins, they are not limited in supply, and it's now the middleman for currency exchange. So that my Bitcoin go and wherever you go, instead of using my rands in South Africa, you use my Bitcoin. Again, in Egypt, I don't need to use my local currency. I'm going to use my Bitcoin now, then I can do it. So I just convert the amount I'm doing into the local currency in there, and I can buy things online. Can you learn something of interest? You go to the UK, you go send them a Bitcoin now, and want to be like whatever out the game. So it's like now that's the middleman. We are pushing this one. So Bitcoin is taught us expressive technology what Bitcoins are. So with Bitcoins, hapana worry if you don't print a Maria Kawana, like printing more money and so on. The transactions are instant when you send money to someone. Just a bit of seconds, money can receive and continue to the one Maria. So the transaction is public. Even when you come up computer, and you actually Bitcoin mining here. Until you actually some more Bitcoins, but we'll buy it. So what you need for you to be able to share some Bitcoin, so you need to create a wallet. And you have to come and check. So it's online. We'll create a wallet here. One wallet in identity. You are going to share this. So I want to give address your identity. So when you address your nation, the PIN number. So once you put those two, then you must have one Bitcoin wallet. Bitcoin is a new technology. Saka, ichitanga kushandiswa nevanhu asatanyanya but it's spreading very fast. So it's a currency for the internet. So in this kind internet, and when you're not online, you can use my Bitcoin. And how it works? So it has a Bitcoin address and then also a private key. So what you need is to have that address, which you then use to receive my Bitcoin and also to send my Bitcoin. So when you do that, the system it broadcasts or puts that monetary action on computers. So it's known by people who are mining my Bitcoin and the transaction of oil item. So Bitcoins are stored in a digital wallet, which commercial. When you transfer Bitcoin, an electronic signature is added. After a few minutes, the transaction is verified and stored in the network. So the system is very secure, such that address yako iyi hairambiri one vanenge vachitora matsotsi vanokwanisa kuita makombiyuta saka address yemabitcoin inochinja ndikashandisa ndikaita transaction izvozvi ndikakurioza ndikaopena kuti another transaction ndakushandisa another address but maadress anoshandisewo akawanda anenge ashaite njira yachiwallet yako so mainly is for security kuti pasaita vanhu vanokwanisa kupinda musystem vachitora mari yako yanenge ari mabitcoin. So that's an example of Bitcoin address. In a 14 NRK4, XJA, and so on. In a Yakarema, you get address here. But that address, you can also have possible addresses like 10 to the power 160 and 10 to the power 48. So I can one of my addresses that I'm create in your age, in your security. So it's highly secure. You don't even need to worry kana kunetsa kuti pangazita problem kuti ndikabirwa Bitcoin now hakuna zvakadaro kuti unozopinda musystem but it's always advisable kuti when you are doing something chetriple musashandise makombiyuta ekumainternet cafe because ukaenda ukandologa in ukabva ipapo unenge wakanganwa log out pakaita munhu anouya kushandisa same computer iyoyo anokwanisa kupinda musystem once apinda musystem zvirova kuzoona pane kuti munhu akazopindwa mari and it has happened nenyaya yekushandisa mari makombiyuta anenge ari epublic umwe akandorwa mari yake akandorwa mari 8,000 US equivalent yemabitcoin 8,000 US so inyaya yekushandisa mari makombiyuta epublic once wangoindepa munomi managerians varimo meaning vatoziva kuti vanobasikereka zvinozivikanwa so they are very clever when it comes to these things saka musashandise makombiyuta achi epublic always use makombiyuta enyu muri kumba kana kumaoffice munoendedza kwavo nyaya yekuti munokwanisa kumirwa mari yenyu zvamunoendedza kwavo so make sure you don't use makombiyutas iwawo so how do you get mabitcoins you can get my bitcoins in 3 ways. One, you can create my bitcoins through Bitcoin mining. And it's a process involved using computers. Complex mathematical equations in the currency. Which is like what I said, just one bitcoin. You must have to swear if you run over a period of 3 years. So that's one way. And then you can also get my bitcoins from selling them online. Kana we now Machengesa. You can also buy them through various Bitcoin exchange markets. It's like our one, methods of and then also on the site online, you can actually my Bitcoin. And you will create an account for site is a company in the UK. And then all my Bitcoins are on. You can sell my interest into that company and you get a profit here at 120 in the month. It's 120. 30%. It's not for money. You can always notice 19% a day. 19% a day. One investor. But only need to. Yeah. Don't foresee. About 1 Bitcoin. So those are investing in companies where you can also generate money for normal Bitcoins. So just one you can reap from that. So Umama methods. And then what they also do, they also put a mark in terms of converter check machines Bitcoin from the system. So because Bitcoin is no central authority, one of the main security problems is eliminating double spending fraud, where the same money is spent twice. Bitcoin so the main innovation in Bitcoin is known as the blockchain. And the blockchain is the computer running the Bitcoin program in the network, which is a port of all mining blocks. So another thing about blocks, it's like my transactions are never and create a block. Saka block ndokunocheka kuti hamusikuita repetition kuzoshandisa the same bitcoin. But zvinhu zvine bit complex. Saka ma-security measures anenge ari in place kuti vaone kuti hapana fraud inenge ichiitika kumakombiyuta. Saka bitcoin mining is not something which is simple. Vanoshandisa makombiyuta akawanda. It's like only one haukwanisi kuti ugenerate one bitcoin. We are saying we are looking at 3 years. But as mukashanda muri as a team mucombine and then mosolve a problem yenyu makadaro. But it's always complex. That's the only way you will be able to make some money from mining Bitcoin. So that's what they call Bitcoin mining. You're using the computers. So mining requires a certain amount of work for each block of coins. The rate is controlled by the network, so that Bitcoins are always created at a predictable and limited rate. So the system yakatogavena kuti by such and such a year, you cannot produce so many Bitcoins. Saka system inotoziva kuti kune Bitcoin rawanika nesikuwo chakawana aya, and then it also predicts for the future kuti number yemabitcoins arikuwana maybe by the year 2020 anenge akawanda sei. So that's how the system is. It's a bit complex. So Bitcoin mining, it also uses power when you are making use of computers. So it generates a lot of power for Bitcoin mining. And so that's why they combine. One of Bachana with a team to be able to produce mining Bitcoins. The number of Bitcoins in circulation that are now, there's a cap of 21 million Bitcoins have been issued. In December 2018, there were about 12 million Bitcoins in circulation. Sagapanika static growth can number of Bitcoins are produced. But as per the control measures, this doesn't go out of here. So they say currently 25 Bitcoins are created every 10 minutes. Now we have 25. And then they reduce that rate after every 4 years. I'm cut one to wind up. So one measures and then more computer control my Bitcoins. And says how long does it take to produce one Bitcoin? Mining Bitcoins take much time. It's a complex process. So just one Bitcoin can take about 3 years. Just one, you need about 3 years. When it's a process in a bit complex. And also in Bitcoin mining, you can have power, as I said, 150,000 US dollars per day to create one Bitcoin. So you can see how complex the system is. It's not something very simple, but it's more involved. So these are like my measures and checks which are put in place. So, and then the last thing I put this just to mention, so even though Tinema Bitcoin, Kunimba one source, but we can say we are putting my Bitcoins out into the system. But one is my checks and measures to monitor that. So there's what is called a Silk Road case. So I'm underground systems. I mean, there are production, my Bitcoin, just like one producer, my drugs and so on. But they're always after these people. One is my checks and balances. Make sure that you don't have my Bitcoins in excess and Engachi projects. So that's about my Bitcoin. So it's like today we are not using my Bitcoins in Zimbabwe for all my transactions that made. So when you join, can register, then you create an account. So you open your account in my US dollars, and then you open another account in my Bitcoin. It means you are now in a global village. You're not translating in one responsibility, and those who are overseas to Europe, Asian countries, India, China, and so on. So it's like we're one nation. Whatever problem that you have, the other countries will be there to help. So that's how, for what it is all about. With using a Bitcoin in Shikoda. Any questions? Anyone? Formula for Bitcoins. Formula for creating my Bitcoins. Even this, I don't know much about Bitcoin mining.